Good evening students, my name is Vishal Chhatri and today I am going to give you a very important framework of macroeconomics. And I am sure if you understood this framework well, you will get the perspective to deal with the entire macroeconomics. So this is very important. This is a cyclical structure which I am giving you. Though we know that cyclical structure do not have any starting, but we need to, for the sake of writing, we need to start it somewhere. Before starting, let me ask you a question. Why our Honorable Prime Minister moving different countries on the regular basis, meeting different politicians and the businessmen out there? Can you answer me that? Let me give you the answer. He is seeking one thing which is very important for the success of any country, even for the success of any business, and that one thing is investment. No business or no economic growth can be generated without the help of the investment. Investment is something which is very important, and we know very well, being the student of economics, that investment is denoted by I, and I is equal to delta K. With the help of this investment, what we are going to generate? We are going to form the capital. So this investment gives us the capital formation. So we are going to generate the capital out of that. And here in the economics, what is the capital? Capital that we are learning, the fixed asset which is required into the process of production. And what is that? That is the plant and machinery. Can you even imagine without the production, to start the production without the help of plant and machinery? So plant and machineries are required, and they can be increased or generated with the help of only investment. So once we are having plant and machineries, sufficient plant and machineries, we are going to increase the production capacity of our country. And if you have observed very deeply, you will see this is the basic difference between the developing nation and the developed nation. All those developed nation, you take the example of United States of America or the China or the Japan, they are having the rich resource of the production unit. And why they are having this thing? Because they are having the sufficient plant and machineries to work upon. So with the help of this thing, we are going to increase the production. And once we want to increase the production, willingly or unwillingly, we need to generate the employment. So automatically, the problem of the employment can easily get solved with the increment into the production. But why the countries are not able to do that? Because they do not have enough investment with them. So therefore, this is one thing which is very important. So once the people are going to get employed, number of problems are going to get solved, because out of the employment they are going to generate what? They are going to generate the income for them. And economics, we know the income is denoted by Y. So once they are having good income, they can definitely improve their standard of living. The generation can increase in terms of standard of living, isn't it? So income. So what after having the sufficient amount of income, what they are going to do with that? We know the formula of income here, that Y is equal to C plus S here, where C is the consumption expenditure and the S is the saving. So here we consider that whatever the income that has been taken by the employee, they are putting all income into the expenditure. So they are spending the entire income. So out of that spending, what they are going to generate? They are generating the demand in the market. Yes or no? Right? So they are generating demand into the market with that income. And let me tell you, what is the most important thing, most important requirement for any producer to do the investment? He is seeking only one thing: demand. Now, if I ask you one thing, being a good businessman, where would you like to start your business unit? In India or in Pakistan? Naturally, India. Why India particularly? Because you are seeing great demand in our country, and why the people around the world are seeing India as a prospering nation, because they are seeing the huge demand potential that still India is having. So this demand is what? This demand is actual, the real stimulus for the producer for the further investment. So when demand is there, they are going to put more money into the market. That is why our Indian economic condition is well balanced, stable, and therefore we do not suffering from those issues which generally we are seeing currently in other European countries. So I hope you got the idea, you got the perspective, gist of this entire structure, and all the points whatsoever I have mentioned in this chart, they are really important to make you understand the entire macroeconomics. Enough for today's session. Thank you very much.